Hey guys! Today we are going to discuss Ode to a Nightingale written by John Keats. In this particular session, we will cover the various points of this poem like introduction, tone, literary form, summary, major literary devices and major themes. Firstly, we are going to discuss introduction of this poem. Ode to a Nightingale was written by a pure poet, John Keats. This ode was written in 1819 and was published in the same year. Keats was inspired by the song of a nightingale that had built its nest close to the house of a friend, Charles Armitage Brown, with whom he was residing in Hampstead. One morning, Keats took his chair from the breakfast table to the grass plot under a plum tree, where he sat 2 or 3 hours and wrote this poem. In this poem, Keats escapes from real world of weariness to an imaginative world of peace along with Nightingale in a journey. This poem is full of imaginative thoughts. Now, we are going to discuss tone of this poem. The tone of the poem is romantic. The poem consists of 8 stanzas. Each stanza carries 10 lines. The rhyme scheme is this. The poem is to enjoy Nightingale when sets weariness. The beginning and end of the poem is quite impressive. Literary form. A vivid form of romanticism and imagery. Use of high philosophical ideas about Nightingale makes us feel the intellectualism of the poets. Now we are going to discuss summary of this poem. The poem Ode to a Nightingale was written by John Keats. He was a great poet in English literature. He was born in 1795 and died in 1821 because of tuberculosis. In this poem, John Keats is wishing to travel through Nightingale from real world to imaginative world. The reason is that he wants to forget all of the miseries of his life. When the poem opens, the poet is in the state of drowsiness. He has taken some drug just to get rid of his restlessness. The poet comes near the river Leith. This is a river which is considered that the water of it is causing forgetfulness. When the poet is in pain, listens to the sweet voice of a bird, Nightingale. The poet is very much impressed by the song of it. He wants to live for an unseen world along with this bird. The poet is addressing the young people to quit this world due to troubles. He advises them to look for other things and wish for good sign. The poet is in imagination and is flying in the company of Nightingale with the help of viewless wings of poetry. The night comes. The moon is very bright on her throne. The light of moon is very bright. In darkening place, the poet cannot see the flowers. So he finds them with their fragrance. He lays down and listens a song of Nightingale. The song is a source of entertainment for the poet. He also smells the fragrance of musk rose and can hear the murmuring sound of summer evenings. He wants to die now after listening the song of Nightingale. This death will be peaceful for him. The poet considers this bird as an immortal. This bird will delight the people all the time. In the end of the poem, the poet comes back to the real world. He says that fancy cannot help us long. So he is back to his world of sorrows. Now we are going to discuss major literary devices. Alliteration, simile, imagery, personification. Finally, we are going to discuss major themes of this poem. Search for joy, immortality, and a mythical craving. That's enough. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel AR English Lab. Thank you. Bye-bye.